Good morning! I'm here at the Devil's Backbone, which is inside one of the Larimer County open spaces. There are quite a few people out here already, but that's no big deal. We're gonna take it out a few miles today, and there are mountain lions out here. I guess there have been quite a few this year, but there are plenty of people out here today. I'm not too worried about it. And I am starting off at 9:38. I think it's possible I could see a snake today, but I'm highly doubting it. I just don't think it's hot enough. But it is really pretty out here. We got that Colorado bluebird sky. I got kind of a late start today because I didn't realize I had the day off work. So once I realized I didn't have to work and it was really beautiful outside, I put on my hiking gear and I just ran out the door. There are some massive houses over there. I can't even imagine what those are like on the inside. All right, guys, about ready to hit this little tiny incline. Now we should get a really nice view at the top of it. Gonna stay to the left of the wild loop. I'm already starting to see the awesome views here of the Devil's Backbone. Pretty sweet. All right, guys, and this is the awesome view that I was talking about. And then right up here to the left of the top of the trail, there's a lookout, and this is pretty cool. There's a sign up here that's labeling the peaks. Okay, I'm dropping it back down from the lookout up there. I'm gonna continue on the trail, and it does look like I have to go downhill for a bit. right, guys, and we're up here at the Keyhole. And I can't believe there's no one else up here right now. If you're looking for just an easy hike with a really cool view, this is a good one. Just hike out to the Keyhole and back. It's pretty nice. Doesn't take too long. From here on out, it's going to be a little more involved. It gets pretty rocky. There's a lot of up and down, but it should be really pretty. It's a beautiful day, and there's absolutely no reason to turn around. Not yet. There are a few people out here on this trail today, which is to be expected. It's a really pretty area. It's easy to get to. You don't have to pay to park. Yeah, it's a good one. I'm glad I came out here today. It's awesome. And I'm making my way down to this trail split. I'm gonna stay to the left. This is actually a perfect day to do the Devil's Backbone. It's not too hot out here, so we shouldn't get any snakes. And the grass is pretty much green. It's brown out here a lot of the times. It's starting to look like spring out here. And after you come around the high point, you will arrive at the beginning of the Hunter Loop. And right here, it looks like you can go to the left. However, that just leads up to a barbed wire fence and a dead end. So we want to stay to the right. A couple years ago, in one of my early videos, I hiked all the way from the Devil's Backbone, past Horsetooth Rock, past Arthur's Rock, and all the way up to the end of Lorry State Park. It was like 15 miles. It was pretty awesome. I think that video has like 42 views. But when I did do that hike, there was this 9-mile section from like here up to Horsetooth Rock, and it took forever. I mean, that mountain way out there in the distance is Milner Mountain, and Horsetooth is past that. There are some really nice houses tucked back here also. I mean, just some absolute mansions. And after a few minutes of hiking around the Hunter Loop, I have arrived at the end of it. To the left will take you out in the direction of Horsetooth. However, I'm going to loop it back in this direction and take it on back to the trailhead. This is just really beautiful out here today. It's not too hot. There's a nice little breeze keeping you cool. Blue sky, green grass, red rocks, and no snakes. I'm about to hit the max elevation here. I don't think I'm but about 5,500 feet or so. Let's see what the GPS says. Looking at about 5,530 feet or so. You get some really awesome views from right here. And that's going to be Meeker and Long's sticking up out there. That's hard to believe that Long's Peak is nearly 9,000 feet higher than where I'm standing right now. Well guys, I didn't even sit down up there. There's no bench or anything. I'm not really trying to pick up any ticks today. So it's time to go. It's time to head on back. I just got hit in the face with a grasshopper. Yeah, at least he didn't go into my mouth. I'm coming around the Hunter Loop, about ready to drop back down to the beginning of it. Right there. And I'm on the way back. I'm gonna stay to the left and bypass the Keyhole. It's not as exciting, but it'll be a flatter trail. This is just so beautiful out here today. It's perfect weather. I avoid this place in the summer because it just gets really hot. Everything's brown. There's a bunch of snakes, a bunch of people. It's not that enjoyable. But right now it's awesome. I was out here about a week or so ago with my dad. However, it was real nasty weather. It was getting ready to storm later in the day. Super windy. And we were only able to do the Morrison Loop. But I'll go ahead and attach that as a bonus video. I'll put the link in the comments and in the description. Yep, the flowers are starting to pop. Here's a whole little hillside of a bunch of tiny little yellow ones. That's real pretty. I saw some purple ones too. Got some white ones mixed in as well, along with some cacti. Bunch of white flowers right here. Or blossoms or something, I'm not really sure. Well guys, it looks like the Hidden Valley Trail is closed to hikers. That's only for bikers and runners. So I'm hoofing it back up the hill. And right here, looks like the end of the wild loop. Originally, I came down from the right. So let's take it back to the left. Yeah guys, my knee is totally screwed up. I just stubbed my toe and my knee went out, and I'm actually wearing the big RoboCop brace right now. So it's like totally screwed up. Wouldn't surprise me at all if my MCL and or ACL are gone. I mean, it like goes out when I'm laying down. As I was hiking back, there was this little offshoot. So I decided to come check it out, and it looks like there's a cave at the end of it. Well, that was fun, but I'm gonna jump back on the trail and knock out this last mile or so. I'm not quite back yet, and I don't want to jinx it, but I've probably passed about 50 people today, and not one of them was wearing a mask. Yes, that's a win. I hate to bring this up in the middle of a beautiful hike, but I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on YouTube. That platform is getting real sketchy. So I have moved all my videos over to odyssey.com. I've got them all up there. If you want to keep up on the channel, I suggest you go subscribe to me on that platform. Yeah, I just don't know about YouTube. It pretty much sucks. And I'm back. That took right at 2 hours to complete the entire hike. And I think I'm looking at just under 5 miles. I'm gonna have to add up all the pieces. Well, I hope you enjoyed that hike. And until the next one, y'all, peace.